Hello, it me. Back in the lab. Now today we have a really dope pair of sneakers. It's a pair of sneakers I have been waiting for quite some time. If you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. We do a brand new video every single weekday, Monday through Friday, and sometimes we even throw in some bonus videos like this one right here. You saw a video earlier today, so this is a double upload, double impact. No one's gonna get that. Okay, so we have gray Jordan box. Before I break these out, let me say thank you to the good people over at Kicks4Us for another smooth transaction. I'll put all their website and Instagram info in the description so you can go check them out. But they do very good business. And that's a question I get a lot. What resell sites are legit? Kicks4Us is definitely one of the few. So check them out if you want. And with that said, time to break these out. Drum roll, please. Bang, bang. The Air Jordan 13 in the white and red colorway. Call them the Cherries, call them the Chicagos, call them whatever you want to call them, but these are absolute fuego. They release February 18th, so we got them a little bit early, but they release February 18th and retail is $190. Let me check that. Yep, retail is $190. So for anyone who is trying to cop a pair, there you go. This is one of those shoes that I desperately wanted back in the day when they first released. My parents were not, Jordans were not, that wasn't an option for sneakers. Jordans was off the list, too expensive. So I had to kind of admire them from afar. And then they released again in 2010, I think. And I forget what I had going on, but I did not get a pair. So this is the first time. I saw these sneakers in 1998. 2017, this is the first time I have ever owned this shoe. So, man, exciting stuff. These are 38 fire emojis without question. Let me also say, I actually currently am not a huge fan of the Jordan 13 because I feel like it's a little bit of a bulkier model. The angle of it, I'm not super crazy about, and I just think that, I don't know, maybe it's because I wear a size 13, but it's just not one of my favorite models, and I know for some people it's at the top of the list. I know Buckets absolutely loves the Jordan 13 model, but even with that said, this pair and the Flints, absolutely mandatory for me. Those two are just, need them, absolutely need them. Back when these first released in 1998, the thing that caught my attention and the thing that really, the 13, kind of the staple, or not the staple, but kind of the, what's the word I'm looking for? The
trademark?
Yeah, trademark maybe. The thing that caught my eye and I was like mesmerized was this little tiny hologram right here. Yes, this little hologram. As a young kid, I was just like, Keanu Reeves. I was just like, whoa. It was so cool because at the time, you know, my brother and I, we were collecting like these basketball cards. Other sports too, but primarily basketball cards. And when you got a hologram card, it was a game changer. I mean, you know, I remember I had a Shaquille O'Neal hologram. I had a Penny Hardaway hologram. You know, you would turn it one way and, you know, Penny would be shooting a jump shot, and then you turn it the other way and the light hits it a little bit differently, and you know he's, you know, dunking down the middle of the lane or throwing it in backwards or something crazy. And you know, we used to trade cards too, like with friends and stuff, you know, at lunchtime, recess, whatever, you know, you actually recess I hooped. But lunchtime I got my hustle on. And you know, when you broke out a hologram card, it was game over. That was like, a hologram card was like, that was the pinnacle. That was the cream of the crop right there. So it's crazy, but just having this little hologram right here is just, I don't know. It gives me a feeling. It gives me a feeling. And that's what sneakers are about. Another thing that I really like you can tell me what you think about this too. But another thing that I really like is how they bring this suede or this nubuck or whatever this is, but they bring it onto the midsole. And I just think that's a dope touch. It's not something that you see all the time. You know, it's kind of unique, and I really, really dig that. And then the bottoms. This is one of the, I know no one sees the bottoms, but this outsole is amazing. I mean, just everything about it. It's just, you got the carbon fiber, you got the Jordan hologram thing, you got the white, the black, the red. It's just, this is how an outsole should be done right here. This is, you know, you're walking in the snow, or you leave your footprint. Bam! This is a footprint you can be proud of right here. As far as quality and materials go, because that's a question that is always at the top of the list, especially when you're showing a sneaker a little bit early. The quality on these is not great. It's not the worst thing ever. I mean, this is pretty soft right here, but the leather is stiff. This is, how do you, it's always so hard to explain materials, because, you know, I wish I could just hand it over and you could feel it, but unfortunately, YouTube doesn't offer that yet. They need to make an app for that. You can put the shoe through just to get a quick feel. This is like polar bear leather, but this particular polar bear had like arthritis and stuff. He's a good guy, clean dude, you know, nice enough. I mean, he's a respectable guy, but just had different joint issues, and so, you know, the leather turned out a little bit stiff. I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not going to hold that against him, especially on a shoe that is as iconic as these right here. So, quality, not the best ever, but not terrible either. And there's really not a ton else to talk about. You know what I mean? It's an OG colorway. It's an absolute classic. And for me, like I said, mandatory. Let me know what you think about these. You know, do you like them, love them, hate them? Insta-cop, Robo-cop, or is it something that it's an easy pass for you? Leave a comment below and let me know. I always love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching. As always, you are appreciated. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow because we will have a brand new video for you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you, hang on a second, let me put this down. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. We don't normally do this. A little sneak peek. Some Jordan 1s. Absolute fire right here. And they have not released. So you're going to get an early look at those. So make sure you tune back in. Nothing else for right now. Foamy, Buckets, you can't see him. He's off the screen. But we are out of here. Really quickly, in a recent video, I said, yo, hit me up on Snapchat and I will respond to everything. I always respond on Snapchat. And I do. But the amount of snaps and messages that I got on Snapchat after that was a little bit overwhelming, and it's hard for me to keep track of conversations. So yes, you can hit me up on Snapchat. Yes, I will respond, but it's not a good place to have a conversation because I can't even see the messages delete. So, you know, when I'm trying to juggle 100 different people hitting me up and the messages are erasing, it's not a good place to have an actual conversation. Twitter is much, much better for that. So if you want to, you know, chop it up a little bit with me, hit me up on Twitter. I will respond. Mr. Foamer Simpson. Snapchat is It's Foamy. You can follow me on there as well. And also Instagram. Like if you want to see some really nice shots of this sneaker, some on-feet pics and stuff like that, follow me on Instagram, Mr. Foamer Simpson. So all that info will be in the description.